Hey yo, man, let's get this thing started, man. I watched this DJ Vlad on Migos, Tupac murder, battling the feds, building his media empire, and more. Drink champs. This this interview was okay. It was pretty cool, but it was kind of some moments to me were cringe-worthy at best. But let's go to these comments, man. That's what we here for. Let's see what it says. Vlad really the type to wear a motorcycle. Vlad the type to wear a motorcycle jacket to a party without actually riding a motorcycle there. They silly, man. They should have released this episode in 30 different 3.5-minute clips and then released the episode in May. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know why more people not doing that. They really do need to do that. Vlad and FN's chemistry reminds me of those two friends of yours who don't really fuck with each other but are keeping it cool because they're at your pad. 100%. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a whole lot about, FN or whatnot, but you could tell his vibe was 100% off of Vlad. Like, their energy sucks. As somebody just said, DJ FN energy seems like he ain't feeling Vlad. Yeah, he seemed like a hater to me. I'm just saying. It's mad weird seeing Vlad being interviewed. Yeah, you don't never really get a chance to see Vlad. He's like, you hear his voice is so iconic. Though. He got an iconic voice. Vlad, the first dude to come on Drink Champs and get a martini. Listen, if I was on Drink Champs, because I'm drinking orange juice right now, I don't drink. They didn't say alcohol champs. It says drink champs. I mean, a drink is a drink. Wasn't Nori just saying we don't fuck with Vlad a few months ago? I'm going to tell y'all something, man. The reason why I said earlier that this is a cringe-worthy video to me is because all that, like when they get on there and do all this apology and, well, you said this, like, sometimes it feel fake. I ain't going to lie, man. I'm sorry. I don't know Nori and them like that, but it sounds fake sometimes, man. It does. It sounds fake. And the reason why I say it sounds fake is because he just said in one of the clips, he was like, Nori was like, yo, somebody show up late, and the whole time, I'm talking to him and stuff. I don't even want to make eye contact with him and stuff. But then you still give him all these flowers and all, like, it's not genuine, man. It sounds fake, bro. It just sounds fake, man. Some of it sounds real, but some of them is like, I don't know, man. Let's see. We need more female drink champ interviews. Missy Elliott, Lil Kim, Angie Martinez, Queen Latifah, and MC Light. Okay, I can dig that. Vlad definitely asks every interviewer not to bring up the Raw situation. Yeah, I guess so, man. But you have the right to do that. See, this is the thing, though. When you're an interviewer, the interviewee can say, hey, listen, I'm not going to talk about this. Please don't bring this up or don't bring that up. Now, if you do it anyway, then, like you said, they can get up and walk out the interview. It could go sideways. It could go left. They could say, no comment. Start using your rights. You know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up. Maybe like when they say, you have the right to remain silent, you can have the right to remain silent to any. You don't have to speak on it. If someone asks you, simpleton, you ain't got to speak on it. Just keep your damn mouth shut. Heads in the 5 boroughs looking at Nori like this right now. Vlad, hands down, had the best answer to the loyalty or respect question. 100%. He had a really, really good answer to loyalty and respect. Because at the end of the day, man, ain't nobody loyal in this thing. None of these dudes are loyal, man. They all doing it for the bag. They all have their own biases. They all have their own vices. And people love to point the finger. They love pointing the finger. Very seldomly do they like to point the finger at themselves. It just is what it is. Is it me or does Vlad sounds awkward when he says, "Nah, I mean?" Yeah, yeah, he does. FN looking like he was forced to be there. He didn't even want to toast with the man. 100%. It was times Vlad was like this. Toasted with Nori and yeah, I wasn't feeling FN energy at all in this interview. At all. You didn't even need to be there. And it was funny because every single thing FN would say, and you could tell his energy off, and he'll try to say some like slick shit, and Vlad be like, nah, fuck all that. So what I was saying was, it's like, nigga, if you gonna do that, nigga, you don't need to be in the interview. You don't gotta be in the interview. You could just been quiet the whole fucking time. But Like, they had the whole thing planned. They didn't cut anything out. Like, Nori had the phone ringing and shit. He going to the bathroom. And it's like, bro, where's the professionalism? Where's the professionalism at? That's exactly what he was talking about. Niggas showing up late and all this. You got phones ringing and shit. You got motherfuckers getting up in front of the camera and shit. You got niggas going to the bathroom. Like, niggas don't want to be there. It's like, I guess, man. But, hey, you got your flowers, right? A hip-hop king, Nori, you got to relax. Hey, in media, he is. Whether you want to believe it or not, he is. Vlad sounds uncomfortable every time he says, you know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the energy was off a little bit to me, man. Vlad continuing to take credit for solving Tupac's murder like there wasn't already books in print with that information is hilarious. Yeah, but niggas don't read. That's the problem. Niggas don't read. So if you got a whole bunch of dumbass niggas who not reading shit, and then they get on there and be like, well, yo, Tupac is in Cuba, or you got abducted by aliens, whatever the fuck you want to say, then it takes a platform, unfortunately, like Vlad TV, because who else was interviewing these people, like he said before? You get mad at the man for doing these interviews, but if you look back before he did a lot of these interviews or asked the hard-hitting questions, who else was doing it on that level and putting it together? He interviewed every single individual that was in part of that story, that led up to the story, the aftermath, all that stuff. He interviewed everybody. What are you getting mad at him for? Oh my gosh. To the point where if he didn't solve it, and if it was the books, then why isn't the feds just going after the books? Why are they going after the raw footage? Why are they trying to get Vlad's raw footage? Why? They could be going after everybody else's raw footage. Why they got to get Vlad's raw footage? For everyone saying DJ Effin was mad at me, this is false. Effin had a bad code during this interview. We just spoke about it. Stop the cap. Them questions didn't sound like no fucking code, Vlad. Them questions ain't sound like no code to me. That nigga was hitting you with them low blow shots every chance he got during this damn interview. DJ Effin can't hide when he's not feeling someone. Facts. He be trying his hardest to be professional when he does not like someone. Effin be having questions that he doesn't ask to honor the platform. 100%. He's like, oh, so you might want to clear this up because, you know, what you saying is, that nigga was slighting him left and right, bro. Left and right. Let's see. Make sure this shit's still recording. All right. Let's see. I'm going to be honest. We always love it when you're honest, Nori. Let's just give Noriega a round of applause. I'm going to be honest. Every time I see Vlad, I hear Crunchy Black saying glad. Come on, Glad. Come on, Glad. Can't wait for Nori to interrupt Vlad and for Vlad to interrupt Nori when they tell their stories. DJ Effin not feeling him for real. We need a Cuban Link interview now. They should interview Farrakhan next. Vlad smoking without inhaling is funny as fuck. Vlad may be hated in culture, but he is a champ. Almost like interviewing a super villain. Listen, I'm telling you, a lot of these stories that I talk about, one thing is in common. A lot of them started from the bottom. Nobody believed in them. Nobody gave a fuck about them. They build something for themselves. And then after they build those things for themselves, people hate you for what you built. They love it at first, and when you get too much of it, when you become too successful, there's no explanation for why you're successful. Then they say, fuck you. The Keefe D stories is what's interesting. Keefe D interviews are entertaining. Drink Champ should bring him on if he ever get bail. 100%. How you going to get mad at a man for finding an opportunity? America's supposed to be the land of opportunity. It's the opportunity that separates you from a lot of other countries where you don't have the opportunity at all to say what you want to say, to make money in these certain avenues, man, to be able to do the things you do. So they just hating on him because he capitalized on the opportunity, man. Hip hop, unfortunately, let everybody but themselves run it. So why the fuck wouldn't you do it? Because you motherfuckers don't own a goddamn thing when it comes to hip hop. Who they say was the most powerful nigga in hip hop? The Leor Cohen motherfucker. They don't look nobody like us. I'll tell you that much. So hip hop is up for grabs. That comes to interviews or how about niggas band together and say, you know what? You ain't going to be able to get this interview. You're not going to be able to. Nah. We're going to do it with this platform. We're going to do it with that platform. I'm sorry, we're not giving you these stories. But niggas do anything for a paycheck. They do it for a paycheck. Then you get mad at the dude who's providing the opportunities. Where was the niggas at that was providing opportunities to all these niggas? When Lord Jamar and them was killing it, and you got your Charlemagne the Gods, you had your Godfreys. I ain't never even really hear about no damn Godfrey like that until I was watching Vlad TV. That's what made me become a fan of Godfrey. Lord Jamar, all these guys, who was giving them the platform to do this consistently? Who showed Boosie in a different light we'd never really seen him in before? Tony Ayo, all these guys. Vlad TV, where's these other platforms at? Where these other niggas at? Say what you want, but the respect over loyalty was real shit. And the extent the detail Vlad went into was probably the realest answer from all the Drink Champ guests. 100%. See, like I said before, man, sometimes they hate the messenger, not the message. They hate the messenger. And when you get a lot of hate that Vlad gets, to me, unjustly, that's what comes with it, man. Vlad doesn't receive nearly enough credit for being the blueprint of modern day media. Shout out to you, Vlad TV. 100%, my brother. 100% to that comment right there, man. He created, like Soulja Boy don't get his credit. DJ Academics don't get his credit. Vlad TV don't get his credit. These type of people don't really get the credit that they deserve. When you have people all around the world saying, well, hip hop is against, the internet is against hip hop. They destroy hip hop. It's terrible for hip hop. Look how many jobs and opportunities is created. Look how many stories have brought people back into the forefront because they are doing all these interviews. And you know what the funny part about it is? All these rap ass niggas and everybody is jumping on the bandwagon of it now. Everybody wants to do an interview, podcast, all this shit now. To get these interviews and talk about some real shit. If everybody was so gangster and on some real shit like they supposed to be or they claim to be, you wouldn't even put this shit on wax, man. There would be no interview to even talk about it. Like I said before in another video, yo, man, like the mob will literally tell you it doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. It's never happened before. It's not existent. But these niggas run their fucking mouths and then want to blame Vlad when they get jammed up. Crazy. Glad, you got me saying glad now. Vlad wants the #1 spot in the podcasting industry. He'll do whatever to achieve it. The man has been doing this for 18 years. Why wouldn't you want to be #1 in anything that you do? You want to be the #1 governor, mayor. You want to be the #1 teacher, police officer, to go to be detective. You want to be... Most people who actually give a damn about their career and their legacy wants to be #1. 100%. Vlad gave the best answer to the loyalty or respect question. Vlad knows more hip hop than most rappers. 100%. This is the thing, and this is the Eminem effect, right? So you got people like Eminem, you got people like Vlad TV, who literally, and this is a role reversal because this is how we have to be a lot of times, African Americans here in America, where we have to be 10 times, 20 times as good as other people just to get the same opportunity. 10 to 20 times as good just to get the same opportunity. Vlad TV has the role reversal in that, whereas him, Eminem, they will give you an encyclopedic knowledge and been in the game of hip hop, understood the greats, paid their flowers, paid their respects, put in the grind, did all the work, and they still get shitted on in the hip hop game where you got motherfuckers like your Kodak Blacks, you know, all these dumbass niggas just don't even barely make sense sometimes, but they come in the game on some dumb shit, but they don't know all about the hip hop. They don't care to know. They really don't have to know. They don't have to get into this game and be multimillionaires and things like that. But a person like Vlad, who does go above and beyond to know the past, the future, talk about all the different things in hip hop, will still get slighted. And you know the reason why. Two people who usually overtalk folks. This went well. Yeah, they were able to get words in, which was funny. Vlad was so happy when them flowers, his face was lit up like a Christmas tree. FN ready to snuff Vlad. Respect to FN for the subtle shade and making Vlad clarify certain answers. He was throwing mad shade, dog. Mad shade. Like, he was nasty. Nasty work. You can't make a misunderstanding from a misunderstanding because it's just a misunderstanding. 100. I like that comment too. Please bring Lord Jamar on Drink Champs. Yo. If you bring Lord Jamar on Drink Champs, he gonna light Vlad up. Lord Jamar ain't gonna hold back. But once again, I wasn't Grand Nubian. I didn't know about Grand Nubian and all that stuff. I don't date back that far. Watching Vlad TV made me become a fan of Lord Jamar as a personality, as an individual who spoke his mind. I never even really heard any of his music. I knew him. I didn't know him when he had the long hair and all that stuff. I found out about that after the fact, but I'm like, dang, man, I really like Lord Jamar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fuck you. Like, the way he goes in was amazing to me. Vlad is winning. He has his haters tuning in. They watch all his interviews and complain on every video. Facts. 100%. It all makes sense now. Vlad a Russian spy for real. That's why he be interrogating everybody. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Let's go to that point. If Vlad was a Russian spy and he interrogates people, usually when it's an interrogation, you get arrested, you get taken into custody, taken down to the station against your will, and then they grill you about questions against your will. These dumbass niggas are getting on the motherfucking platform, micing up, getting on camera, approving every fucking video, and going out there and willingly get interrogated when they supposed to be so street. You make sense of that dumbass shit. Those of us who grew up hip-hop knew it wasn't a fad. Hip-hop was the voice and rhythm of our generations. Cap, nigga. Cap. 100% cap. When hip-hop first came out, everybody in the industry thought it was a fad. Nobody believed in it because it never generated money. If that was the case, look at all your niggas like KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane. You got rappers now reaching back to give these niggas money because the money wasn't popping like that back then. It wasn't super lucrative at that. I think, and I wish I could call my brothers on this, for the, how lucrative hip hop became with the Run DMC and the Adidas deal and all that type of stuff. Like when they start really seeing the potential of how this thing could really go, wasn't no money in hip hop in the beginning. It was niggas on a quarter freeze. Nigga, the MC, the DJ was more popular than the fucking rapper in hip hop in the beginning, nigga. We knew it wasn't gonna be a fact. Fuck out of here, nigga. DJ, you know what I mean? Vlad. So many times Nori say he doesn't fuck with Vlad. He even told guests not to mention Vlad. I guess everyone has a price. There is no integrity and loyalty in this shit. Let me repeat. There is no integrity and loyalty in this shit. When these niggas drink and they be smoking, these motherfuckers just be forgetting all the shit they didn't say. I'm telling you, like, it just sounds fake. It doesn't sound genuine. And it is what it is. Vlad smoking a joint but not inhaling is very informant vibes. Yeah, well, stop fucking with a nigga that's an informant. If this nigga was really an informant, why you motherfuckers keep fucking with him? It's like as if it's a bitch in the neighborhood. She got STD and shit and crabs and all this lice and all this other shit. Y'all niggas keep fucking the bitch and then complaining about when shit goes left for you motherfuckers. If that was the case. Jeez Louise, man. Bring on 8 Ball and MJG. Yeah, for sure. That was a jewel. Never try to understand a misunderstanding. Seeing Vlad on Drink Champs gave me more appreciation for him as a person. I don't know why, but yeah. Nori is a certified sucker. Hey, man, that's your comment, not mine. You don't got to give Vlad flowers because he going to give them to himself. And that's how you supposed to be, motherfucker. You ain't supposed to be out here looking for validation from niggas who don't give a fuck about you. Fuck your validation, nigga. I respect that from a nigga like Vlad TV. You know who else did that? Snoop Dogg. He was the nigga that came out and said, I want to thank myself. Toast to that, nigga. I want to thank myself because I put in the work. I put in the time. I put in the effort. God gave me the ability. He gave me an opportunity to do it, and I went and did it. Whether you wanted me to or not, nigga. Vlad deserved a much bigger and accolade-rich rollout. 100%. They was weak as hell on the rollout. Vlad is a gargantuan component in the culture. And I'm not black, I'm blurple? What the hell? Nah, for sure though. Niggas don't want to really give Vlad his credit, man. You got a lot of snake ass, hating ass niggas talking about the shit that he did, and then later on they come out and do the same motherfucking thing. It may be a little bit more subtle, but they do the exact same thing they was trying to clown this nigga for. Are you not the culture? What makes you the culture, nigga? Because hip-hop transcends color, motherfucker. That happened. I was out the window a long time ago, so don't give me the color shit. Hip-hop is hip-hop. And if nigga Vlad is not hip hop, what the fuck is hip hop, nigga? The nigga that interviewed every damn nigga and again. Like, come on, bro. Like, some way, even if it's a person he ain't interviewed, he interviewed people that was tied to them motherfuckers, man. To put the story out there. To put the message. Nigga, if you're toting guns and saying you killing niggas in your rap songs, niggas in the comments always saying, that's why I'm here for the comments. If you go to the comments of these videos, either niggas be like, yo, that's cap. Niggas be like, yo, that nigga really be doing that shit. People like, I wonder if he really caught that body or really did. People want to know what happened. So when Vlad asks you about the fucking fuck nigga shit that you put in your songs, you could just shut the fuck up and not say anything. Or you can elaborate on what the fuck you said in that shit. But you know, people in hip hop a lot of times, man, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of niggas who don't like to have accountability for the things they say. They want to blame the person who asked you the question more than blaming the motherfucker who actually responded to the question. Like, okay. The more I look at Vlad, the more he looks like Chuck Norris. Yo, he does look kind of like Chuck Norris. That's crazy. That's crazy. FN is discreetly getting at Vlad, and I love it. He is. He is. You know what I'm saying? Vladimir, you can't make a misunderstanding. Okay, that I fuck with FN so much more after this episode. He a real one for this. I didn't like FN. He lost some brownie points with me. You could say what you want, but Vlad, a real staple when it comes to hip hop interviews. 100%. 100%. No matter how much you want to hate, nigga, you can't hate on the work. You can't hate on the work ethic because it's going to do what it's going to do. I mean, you can hate, but your hate is not going to have no fucking effect. Just keep hating, motherfucker. Good interview, gents. Shout out to both platforms. Kudos. Every time you say, yeah, I mean, it takes me back to Scary Movie 2 when Shorty taught Cindy slang and she robbed the coat off the girl. FN never showed enthusiasm when other DJs is on Drink Champs. Oh, so it's a DJ thing? Yeah, he a hating ass nigga, bro. Remember DJ Vlad was like, he was like, I ain't want to be 50, you know, being in a club, trying to DJ and all that shit. That hit a nerve with a lot of them DJ niggas, I guarantee you. I don't want to be 50 years old. It gets hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be 50 years old trying to turn and all that shit. He went digital. He was smart. Once again, capitalizing on the opportunity. He's seen the wave. Hey, nigga, CDs are disappearing. DVDs are disappearing. Why the fuck I want to keep doing this shit, nigga? It's a better way. It's called the internet. When a lot of these dumbass niggas was talking shit about the internet, and they was hating on Soulja Boy and all this shit, you got niggas like Snoop Dogg and motherfucking Ice-T talking about niggas like Soulja Boy killing hip-hop because of the internet and all that shit. And they ain't understand the ringtone game and all that shit. Yeah, keep that same energy, fuck niggas. Stay off the motherfucking internet, nigga. But now everybody's on the internet. This is what it is. Nori is a character. My friend got locked up for life. For what? Cocaine? Well, yeah. I didn't even want to go there. Yo, right. I swear, hip-hop and rappers, they never cease to amaze me, man. Vlad lighting up the blunt is legendary. It's so crazy putting a face we never see to the voice we always hear. Yeah, when I first seen Vlad, his face did not match at all to what I thought his voice sounded like. Officer Vlad getting that info, getting them indictments. Nah, Vlad be getting niggas to self-snitch on themselves. Those are the dumbass niggas. You might want to vet your future gang motherfuckers or future dumbass criminals who want to be rappers. Yeah, your big homies might want to teach you how to just shut the fuck up and not answer those questions. Just say next. You know what I mean? How about that? How about that? FN is a real dude. There's no way he was filming this interview. Yeah, he should have stayed his ass off the fucking interview. Hassan Campbell is going to go in on Nori for not mentioning him about the door blowing up. I don't know about that. I don't know what that is. Nori answering the phone in the middle of Vlad talking. For real. How you gonna answer the phone in the middle of a fucking interview, nigga? Please tell me that must be the drink talking. You answering the phone in the middle of this nigga interview, and you were just talking about how niggas not being on time, unprofessional and shit. Hey, man. Nori finally stepping through them doors. He said he didn't. He probably did. I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me, or does Vlad remind you of Teddy from Snowfall? Vlad's loyalty or respect response was official. These interviews get me through my day as a truck driver. Yo, shout out to all the truck drivers out there, man, doing y'all thing, man. Vlad's, yeah, man. It gets me every time. Vlad out here looking simple. Jack from Tropic Thunder. These comments, yo, y'all just be going in on niggas in these comments. This was a great interview that I needed to see. Now I can watch Vlad TV without feeling like a guilty pleasure due to politics. Nigga, I don't never feel guilty about watching what the fuck I want to watch, nigga. You ain't paying no motherfucking bills and electric bills over here, nigga. Keep your motherfucking comments to yourself, nigga. Or give them to me so I can read them. But I ain't gonna give a fuck. Now I got phone calls coming through as I'm trying to do an interview. I'm gonna call him back. We working right now. Vlad, yes, we know what the fuck you mean. Vlad and Boosie equals respect. That's why they have excellent results. Respect to that. You spell excellent wrong. I just want to let you know that. Love him or hate him, Vlad is a titan in hip hop culture. Facts. When Vlad likes Chet Hanks didn't show up, and Nori was like, he was bumbleclotting. Not gonna lie, I gained some respect for Vlad here. But I mean, he's been saying the same thing for years. I mean, Vlad hasn't really changed his tone. You know, there's some things about certain communities of people that it's just business. A lot of niggas getting their feelings on a lot of shit. Like, it's just business. I did an interview. I asked him hard-hitted questions. I didn't make up shit. He said this shit. He alluded to this shit. The people want to know about this shit. So I asked him. Tough titty if you don't like what the fuck I asked him, because he didn't have to answer the fucking question, nigga. The fuck you niggas. Y'all niggas getting y'all feelings so much. Y'all some of the most sensitive ass gangster niggas I've ever seen in my life. Try to uphold codes that don't fucking exist. These niggas uphold the codes. These niggas don't uphold the codes. Y'all, man, y'all niggas is fucking, yo, I think it's a mental illness or something, man, for real. This along with the Luda interview are my favorite for the year so far. Good interview. Let's see. I've been thinking, when is this going to happen? Love to see it. Glad to see Vlad being regular. Even better, men of all colors dropping the BS. Growth is key. Mad respect. It seemed like it was growth, especially because Vlad, because like what I noticed when Nori and them were talking about how they hash things out, Vlad was going into detail. Nori's like, yeah, like he always do. And I'm like, nah, nigga, we gonna keep it 100. This is what happened. Vlad keeping it a buck. I'm telling no, this happened, then I FaceTime, then we took the picture, then, yo, he breaking it all down. Nori, and I'm telling you, bro, like, it seemed like growth, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I work with Suge, and he was a stand-up guy. He delivered everything as promised when we worked together. Drink Champs and Vlad are mostly the two podcasters I constantly watch. The fact that Vlad said that he visited my hometown and saw how we conduct ourselves and add more respect from him to me. Hate it or love it, he's one of the greatest interviewers. He's definitely a great interviewer, man. He definitely. Let's see. Yo, this is an underrated interview. Glad is on that good liquor and making a great interview. Vlad hip hop knowledge is better than 99% of people on comments calling him a culture vulture. Facts. 100%. 100%. If the dude is down there 50 years old and we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop, that nigga was around when they like, bro, he was one of the first, young kids really loving and feeling hip hop. For him to be in it that long and see it grow from motherfucking vinyl all the way to now, he's been in it. That nigga would say he was competing with Smack DVD. How many of you niggas remember Smack DVD? Damn, like, bro, Smack DVD. And he was on the internet. He said he had a website in 2001. How many niggas had a website in 2001? Uploading this shit to Napster, bruh. Like, yo, bro. But like I say, sometimes they hate the messenger. They don't necessarily hate the message. They don't hate his knowledge. They hate that he has the knowledge. Vlad was low-key rooting against Rocky. It's official, the longest interview on Champs. People hate on Vlad, but honestly, he has put in a lot of work in the hip-hop game. People may not like him in the industry, but the consumers mess with him. 100%. He don't get the awards, the accolades, and all that. It's hard to find somebody in hip-hop who doesn't know Vlad TV. And then, like, when FN, he was talking to FN, talking about, oh, so you're trying to say you're better than Double XL than the... So he ain't saying none of that shit. Nigga, nobody gives a fuck about the Double XL right now, nigga. Nobody gives a fuck about no Source magazine, no motherfucking mics right now, 2024. Common sense says they were popping at one point in time, nigga. What cultural impact do they got right now? Them niggas ain't bigger than DJ Academics right now. Them niggas ain't bigger than Dream Champs. They're not bigger than fucking... Gilly and Wallow right now, nigga. Right now, present day, motherfucker. You people, this nigga acting like, yo, you could tell that nigga was in his feelings, dog. You gotta clarify, nigga. What the fuck you gotta clarify, nigga? He said it as clear as fucking day, nigga. Them niggas not relevant right now. Nori sampled that Easy on that Violator album, one of the favorite Nori songs, straight fire. The bass line is ridiculous, and Nori was talking that shit. Another jewel, you can pick your choices, but you can't pick the consequences. That's some real shit, man. You know, you can't ever tell someone how to respond or react to what you do. And that's why there will forever be the comments. There will always be an opinion about what you do. There always will be an opinion about what you say. Same with me. Somebody watch this video, be like, man, fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't shit. You know, FN and all these niggas better than you. You ain't got shit popping. Hey, man, I'm here for the comments. Thank you. Keep the algorithm going. I want all the comments, nigga. Give me the smoke. Give it to me. That jacket is crazy. In every situation, you got to tell Diddy no. Yeah, man. You know how they say don't talk to strangers? They like, yo, don't talk to Diddy. When FN brought up the drum set, I died. I always wondered. Yeah, that is a legendary drum set. I ain't gonna lie. That was probably about the best question he asked the whole damn interview. GTA respect Vlad for coming on the show for the culture. People truly don't get how much he pioneered the movement. Yo, that's a really strong comment, man. 100%. He did. He's seen sometimes in business, and I'm learning this too, you have to see the curve. You have to see the change. And you're going to get flack for it, man. It's not always the best thing to do being the first one to do things. You don't always want to be the first to do something, man, because it's going to come with a lot of scrutiny, people not understanding, fearful, hateful, the misunderstandings, you know? You're stupid when you're going after it, and then when it's successful, you're a genius. That is some true shit. This man, Vlad TV, is super thorough. Really appreciate his work. He is. See, niggas, like they said, oh, well, he just get on there and just ask people questions. Motherfucker, like, look how much research this nigga said. Yo, he got research. He's going to put in. That's another thing with academics. Listen, look at his name. It's academic, academically inclined. That means this is a person who is going to put in the work. They're going to study. They're going to do their research. They're going to do their due diligence to make sure, okay, I am on point with this interview. I'm going to show up on time. I'm going to be professional. We're going to have the cameras. We're going to have the lighting. We're going to have the mic check. We're going to have everything on point so I can give this interview the best type of interview I possibly can. And once again, he doesn't just talk about the bullshit. Vlad starts with your life story up until this point. Where were you born? What was it like growing up? How were your parents? What type of environment you grew up in? How did you get started? How did it form into this? How did you handle success? Now that you got it, hey, this shit popped up. This bullshit happened in the midst of it. See, y'all focus on one point of the interview, but he gets the whole timeline. And that's what separates his shit from a lot of other people's stuff. It's not, hey, what you got going on, man? You got a press release? Yo, what you dropping soon? He's like, no, man, who are you? Who are you really? Is this just for music or are you really about that life? These are questions that people want to know. Glad the only guy on Drink Champs to ever drink through a straw. Hey, listen. They wasn't tripping on Shaq when that motherfucker ain't drink. Shaq, that nigga. Hey, I'm drinking water. I'm not drinking on no public platform, nigga. What the fuck you gonna say to Shaq? But y'all want to bully this nigga to drink. I wouldn't give a fuck what them niggas said. I'm drinking water, nigga. Fuck you talking about. This was better than most of the recent Drink Champ episodes. Good shit, Nori and FN, all races of hip hop have to stick together regardless of all the people talking shit in the comment section. Yeah, they need to stick together. But a lot of times, man, yo, like I said, that shady shit, bro. Shady shit. Nah, I mean, he kills me when he says that. Vlad was cheesing mad hard when he got his plaque. This was great. Vlad did give the best answer to Lawyer Respect. This was a much better interview than I thought it would be. I'm seeing more in Vlad that makes me empathetic to his show. I've watched many of his interviews, so I didn't hate. I just fell back. But truly, I'm going to watch more of his content again. I don't understand people, man. People need a validation and like, it's like, well, you know, I got to know why you're doing this, so I'm not going to watch. Nigga, if it's good content, it's good content. It's good content. Y'all acting like this nigga's a murderer or something. Like he's actively with the He's not. This nigga interviews people. He interviews people on shit that they publicly release. Like I don't get it. Like, if you can't understand that, man, I see why it's like the IQ level of this planet of a lot of people scares me, man. Because if you don't have common sense to just understand that basic, fundamental, rudimentary, like, progress or the process of what he's doing, it's scary. He asks you a question, you answer it truthfully, instead of saying no comment. And then you jam yourself up. When all you have to do is just say, yeah, I don't want to speak on that. Or lie, motherfucker, like y'all doing your songs. Oh, man. When Vlad was telling the Trick Daddy story, motherfucker, I died laughing. He know more people than all of hip-hop. Amazing. What if he put that time into helping hip-hop instead of exposing? Okay. He said already when the pandemic happened, he put a lot of money in a lot of people's pockets. When rappers do their press run and they're going to all these radio stations, a lot of times they don't get the interview if they're not popping or if they don't got something dropping. And a lot of these fucking radio stations ain't putting money into their pocket like Vlad does. Vlad pays a lot of motherfuckers, dog. Huh? He don't just know these motherfuckers. Dumbass. He puts money in people's pockets. That's how he gets a lot of interviews, nigga. Oh, Vlad paying? Yeah, all right, we got a budget for it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pay you. We'll set everything up. No problem. So how about you do your research instead of making dumbass comments? But thank you for the comment, motherfucker. Not on the subject, but I remember Detroit, Michigan, early 90s. MC Search was a Detroit WJLB radio host, a hip-hop legend at the time. He does a giveaway at What's Up in Southwest Detroit. At the time, every rapper in the game was wearing a AI with some leather. I raced over to the clothing store to see my idol in person, walking in there, search. Wow, shorty after an what is this talking about, man? I don't know what the fuck this person's talking about. I'm glad Nori gave Vlad a platform to tell his story. How is he a culture vulture, but not Eminem? Vlad started with hip-hop at the age of 9. Neither one of them are a culture vulture, nigga. This is my thing. Hip-hop makes most of its sales from non-black people. Especially when it was in the album era. Because niggas was bootlegging the fuck out of hip-hop, nigga. Hip-hop wouldn't have made all this motherfucking money if it wasn't for other races, nigga. How's Eminem a culture vulture? This nigga studied everything about hip-hop, gave everybody their flowers, all the accolades. This nigga know hip-hop, man. This nigga Eminem is a hip-hop head. The fuck is y'all talking about? Like, yeah, bruh, I'm telling you. Put it to you like this. Who gave more respect, class, honor, everything and gave their all to hip hop and the understanding and knowing the greats that came before them, trying to put people on the game, all that. Did it with some of the biggest legends in the game. Eminem or niggas like, well, we'll use somebody who's alive because a lot of these niggas dead and gone. We got Eminem. Let's say Lil Durk. Y'all like Lil Durk, right? Who would you say in the totality of their work, in essence, is hip hop? And a student of hip hop? Eminem or Lil Durk? Please put that in the comments. I can't wait to see. Everybody's loving the Vlad TV answers to the loyalty versus respect. Ben Sanser hands down to loyalty and respect. I understand Drink Champs is about giving hip hop artists their flowers, but I like to see them go outside of hip hop a little bit more and grab comedians, actors, actresses, and authors. Their platform is big enough. Yeah, that definitely would expand it. Definitely. Well, they did. I mean, well, nah. Shaquille O'Neal's a basketball player, but he's a rapper too. Say what you want about Vlad, but he has earned his spot in the thing we call hip hop. 100%, man. 100%. People know this. Like I said, they just hate the messenger, man. Great interview, actually. Y'all asked him great questions. Interesting. Vlad said he was the only Russian kid in the whole school, but also said he wasn't a minority. Obviously, he meant he wasn't what American considers a minority in the terms of his documented population. But what's interesting is how the word minority has been socially asphyxiated in our minds as meaning non-white U.S. resident when most of the world is not white. It's interesting that Vlad, a Russian person, did not psychologically default to his Russian heritage, which would be rationally expectation, but rather his designation of white in America. Vlad was both the person of his nationality in the classroom and not an American citizen, but doesn't consider himself a minority. No knock to him, just amazing the power of a false system of white supremacy. Anyway, you can tell when Vlad started feeling the effects of Drink Champs. Interview was dope to me. Shout out to Vlad, man. Sometimes I be talking shit in the comments about him, but through all the controversy, at least he's not afraid to come to these podcasts live and talk about to culture. Oh yeah, live and talk about the culture. Yeah, hey, listen, man, and I'm glad that you told everybody you be on some fuck shit because a lot of times, bro, listen, people say all this shit and they be trolling online, but at the end of the day, man, y'all know the real. The dude put in a lot of work, man. This man has been in hip hop for so damn long. He's like, yo, Nori, you was in one of my DVDs. Nigga, like, he got bro, if you look at his catalog and all the shit he's done, this nigga's been part of hip hop for a long fucking time. And you notice when he started really getting the hate, now when he was doing the DVDs, now when he was doing the mixtapes, now when he was doing the DJing, is when he started blowing up on his motherfucking YouTube, running the numbers up on all these motherfuckers, blowing out the radio stations, blowing out all the other DJs, blowing out all the other podcasters. It was Vlad TV that you had to go to if you wanted to get some clout in this game. That's when the hate comes, man. That's when I can't, bro. Listen, I'm already, I can't wait. Give me the hate. Come on. Give me the damn hate. Please give me the hate in the comments, man, because that's what's going to come. That just shows your success, man. When you down there with the rest of the motherfuckers and you struggling and shit, nobody got a motherfucking thing to say, won't help you out, won't give you a pot to piss in. But soon as you blow the shit up, everybody say you Illuminati, you the devil, you the sold your soul, you ain't shit, you a fed, you a scam ass nigga, you ain't never did shit, you got no talent, all that shit. That's what comes with it. Because they hate. They hate it, man. It's crazy, bro. DJ FN not into this interview is throwing everything off. He should have stayed his ass at home. DJ FN, this is your field, and you talking more, love it. Nah, that nigga was trash. How can you give this dude flowers? You just dropped the value of flowers. I can tell FN wasn't feeling him getting flowers. FN is usually so excited about their guests getting flowers, but not on this one. Drink Champs dropped the ball on this one, especially after the DMC interview. Hey, this is what they saying in the comments, man. Y'all can look at me and be somebody can say, "Oh, you just hating." This is what people are saying in the comments, and I'm agreeing. Is this a picture of DJ Academics? Oh no, it's not. Vlad looked like the guy from Breaking Bad. Walter White. Jesse. How FN said you think that's the only reason after discussing Banks spoke volumes. Hey man. Say what y'all want about Vlad. He is a pioneer in hip hop. Yeah, that's 100. Great interview. The people want to know who owns this footage. Nah, this is all Drink Champs footage. Vlad TV and Drink Champs are the pinnacle of hip hop journalism. To see these two come back together truly was kind of trippy at first because it seemed so normal. But then 10 seconds into the interview, I had a flashback of the fact they hadn't been speaking for a few years. Glad they were able to resolve their differences. It's in their voice inflection. Respect to, and hey, yo, listen, man, at the end of the day, no matter what I say, if people hash out their problems, nobody gets killed, nobody gets hurt. Hey, that's how it's supposed to be, That's how it's supposed to be. You will want that to be the happy ending story that we see happen with this, man. So, blessings to both of them. We're going to read a couple more, and then we're going to get off here. Respect to Vlad. Can't deny the grind. 100%. Do y'all understand how hard it is to be consistent on something? Even if you're not getting attraction or you're receiving the hate or people backing out of deals or you're getting blackballed or walls are opening up, closing in front, doors are closing in front of you, people putting up roadblocks. It can't be easy. And then have to pivot and transition your business model 2 or 3 times. Trust me, I've been there. It's not easy to do, man. Not easy to do. Respect to Vlad, can't deny the grind. Nori trolling Vlad this whole interview. Hey, y'all saying it. I'm just saying, bro. FN ain't never been as quiet. This is a gift for the weekend. Dope interview, solid interview, my ninjas. I would love to see this episode, but with the camera on FN the whole interview. His expressions are hilarious. Didn't know Vlad's history is pretty deep and respectful. I was iffy on him, but the interview gave him my respect. Plus, he outsmoked and drank Nori. Yo, listen, bro. I think DJ Academics, DJ Vlad, they come from a situation where you're an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? You come to this country and you have to try to get in where you fit in. And hip hop, for as dope as it is, because I love it, it may not always be embracing to people that's outside the culture. And so for you to come into that culture and embrace the culture yourself, fall in love with the culture, and outwork every other motherfucker that's in the way when they tell you can't do it, you don't belong here, you suck, you're garbage, you're whack, fuck out of here, all that shit. Or they just deal with you and accept you for the low point and say, well, yeah, nigga, just shut the fuck up, keep DJing, keep doing your little mixtapes and shit, and don't see you as being anything bigger than what you really want to be. And then for you to do that and have the consistency and achieve things through the adversity says a lot about your character. This shit doesn't just happen just because. You don't get to this level just because, nigga. You don't keep going all this time and steadily keep being successful when you have losses. You have to be a tenacious individual to keep on going through trials and tribulations. I'm always here for the comments, man, but you cannot let the comments define you. You can't let the hardships take you down. You can learn the life lessons. The L's are just life learning lessons. It's how you get through those life learning lessons that distinguishes you from everyone else. I love Vlad. He makes my day go by at work. Hey, man, somebody is, definitely being entertained by what he does. So he has an audience, whether you like it, love it or not. Vlad cooked this interview, especially when he said he'd rather have respect and loyalty. Is that Effin and Nori on the candles? Dope interview. Big shout out to DJ Effin for mentioning to Vlad that it was blasphemous for him to say that he was bigger than the Source magazine and Double XL. This guy was bugging. No, he not. He is bigger than them motherfuckers. Them niggas is fucking past tense. Ain't nobody giving no fuck about no Source magazine. Vlad looked like the cool grandpa that slid you $20 on the low. Lloyd Banks is the first time I ever heard of a Vlad TV. Wow. This Russian kid, Vlad, he truly knows hip hop, and Vlad is enlightening. This interview, I have a whole new respect for him. Salute. 100%, man. 100%. This was actually a good episode. You got to get Eminem, Nori, and Effin would be epic and legendary. All right, man. Well, look, I'm going to go ahead and get off on this. But yeah, Effin, he was trash this interview. Vlad, he legend in the game, man, doing his thing. Nori, I'm happy him and Vlad hashed their thing out, whatever it may be. Everybody may not agree with what I got to say on this thing, but shit, it is what it is. Hey, we just here for the comments, so tell me your comments below. You think I'm full of shit? You agree with these comments? Hey, y'all said it, not me. But I just said it after, y'all said it, man. I either agree or disagree and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, more power to Nori, Drink Champs, Effin, Vlad. They gonna keep doing their thing, shit. They making their money regardless. I'll holla at y'all later, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments.